Okay, so I've made a movie here. Let's have a look, see what happens when we play it. In Internet Explorer, it breaks. The idea is that this is blurred. Some text comes in, that bounces, and then this fades out. That blurs out actually. So that's not brilliant, but we can do something in here. Oops, that'll do. This is what's supposed to happen. We've got some blurriness, a sun rising, a stage lightening, then darkening. Oh, I'm not supposed to eat, am I? Some blur happening, some twisting and whatever. Just some sort of gimmicky advert. So, you'll notice on the stage that everything's closed down here. I've closed everything down. Some things I've made not visible. Basically, everything that's coloured means that we're animating that object. Okay, so we're going on to about 14 seconds. So let's have a look. We've got symbols open, and what I've done is I've made some clouds. So the way I made some clouds is I'll just show you. Make white cloud, then Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Right, a cloud. I then select all, right click and group elements in a div. You can see there we've got a group 2 and these bits of clouds individually there. What I then did, selected all that, I actually made it into a cloud symbol. But let's just have a look first. Once I select all that, I can then go into clip accessibility. No, I can't. So let's do it with a symbol. Convert to symbol. Now, converted to symbol puts it in the library once, and from there you can use it many times. So, if I convert to symbol, I'll call it cloud 2. I already have a cloud or a cloud 1, I'm not sure. I can get rid of that, although it is a symbol. And now I've got cloud 1 and cloud 2. I can bring cloud 2 on as many times as I want. Okay, there we go. Very nice. So, once this object is here, let me just get rid of that. Once the object is there, I can go to Filters and Blur. Now this is rather dramatic, is this, but if you take that down to 0 and then blur it here, we've got a sort of a cloud blur there, and we can also make the transparency more ethereal, so we can make it as smoke if we wanted. Okay, so once we've got that there, we can copy and paste and move it around, etc. So these are now objects to be animated, and so we've got 3 clouds. Let's just see the movement. We've got there they are, 1, 2 and 3. The idea is that the big one at the front is going the fastest, a bit of parallax. The one at the back is going the slowest, if not movement at all. Excuse me. And the one in the middle is doing the middle speed. Okay, so let's have a look at the clouds. Opacity, rotation. So I'm actually rotating one of these. And location. So if we click on the actual bar there of the object, you can see I'm in motion paths. You can see that's the line there. It looks like it's the middle cloud that I'm doing here. If we just close that up, the sun, all I did with the sun was to make a circle, press shift to get a pure circle, change the color to yellow, and then go to blur. Dead easy. Okay, so and with the sun I did if I click on the location, it started there, it ends there, and with the motion path, when I moved it, I just put a line on there and moved it up. Dead easy. Now then, what I also did, I wanted the stage being fairly dark before the sun rises. In fact, you can see we've got a keyframe there. We've got a keyframe at high noon, and we've got a keyframe there when the sun's gone down. So we could, for example, make these, if we just click on this keyframe, just bring that back, probably go to here. Can we go there? Make that darker, and then at the end make that darker as well, maybe. Now let's see what happens. So the stage is tweening in its colour, which is quite nice because I don't have a rectangle there to change. And then I've just got some animation here. Dead easy, just a bit of text. I've tweened it from here to here, it stops there. Let's just have a look at that again. It tweens in. If we click on, that's that one. When you click on a particular animation, you can go to this here, it's the easing in out. So linear, ease in. Ease in means it starts slow and gets faster. So it starts slow and gets faster. Ease out, it starts slow and gets faster. So this would be perhaps dropping a ball from high. It would start off slow and then it'd accelerate. If we are looking at a ball bouncing up, it would bounce from the floor very fast and then would slow down till it reached the top and then start dropping again. So we use this for that. And this one with the Party People Don't Stop, if we click on that one, you can see I've got sort of a bounce there. Easing in and bounce is bouncing and then it gets to the point, it's like, whereas if we ease out and then bounce, it goes boing, boing, boing. So that's quite a nice one. And you can play around with these, elastic. And elastic goes beyond and then comes back. And in fact, let's do elastic and see how that works. Yeah, that looks interesting. Okay, so that's maybe taking too much time to do that. We could maybe have it bounce a little faster. So you're just looking at taking this time and reducing that. Oh, there's no keyframe there, that's interesting. Okay, so, oh yes, I keep forgetting. There's no keyframe there because we haven't opened it up. As soon as we get to open it up, we get there. So let's have a look. Maybe we want to start sooner, so we've got less time for this to happen. Okay, that's fairly decent. And then all we've got at the end is we've got the end of the movement here of the clouds and the sun, bit of a gap, nothing happens, and then the blur filter, we're blurring out the party people to invisible, and we're just rotating caffeine 24/7. We got scale and rotation. You can just see what's happening there. And I got a bit of movement as well, a bit of location. So that's that, sort of a bit of blur, bit of easing in and easing out, putting things together, lots of different layers, starting things at different times. Have a go at that, have a go at practicing.